Hey guys.
Hi.
And welcome back to It's a Magical Year.
Indeed.
We are now 23 episodes in.
Oh, would you look at that, James? We're at the back of the 23.
into the current run. It's the 74th episode overall now. Any announcements we have to make?
Yeah, so I slightly updated my journey plans for the Isle of Wight for Wednesday, because I'm doing a ferry challenge around the Isle of Wight, as I mentioned in one of your earlier videos.
Yep.
But I can now, I've worked it out, and I'm going to get a bus, going to get a couple of buses from Ryde to Yarmouth instead of from Shanklin to Yarmouth, because not only will it save me about half an hour, but it also means I can completely skip out Shanklin.
Oh, okay.
So I change at Newport, as you'd expect, because Newport's in the centre of it all.
Yeah.
And then I'll go to Yarmouth that way. It's interesting actually. The bus from Newport to Yarmouth only takes about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It'll take a lot longer than that. But yeah, I've run into some major caveats along the way. I'll explain that in another video.
Yep.
One of my own videos.
Yep.
But be sure to give that a watch, because it's one of the biggest challenges I've ever done, let me tell you that. And for you, James?
And for me, well, first things first, guys. The scheduling for Semajical's Rapperverse is now changed. A new episode will come up whenever it's ready. So no new episode every other day now, to give me more time to work on them.
Nice.
And other than that, I've got a series planned where I go over the history of South Park on physical media.
Nice.
Which would be my reason for wanting to collect the original season sets. So I've got physical copies of them to show in the videos.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, you'll just have to wait and see what other videos are coming up over the course of the week.
Do forgive me, guys, if you think, why is Darren doing making faces on camera?
And just so you know, guys, there won't be an episode of this next week because that's our Isle of Wight trip. So yeah, so we'll be taking a break from this show.
Yes, but it's something that we've been looking forward to for goodness knows how long. We've been battering on about this for ages. We've been talking about it for ages, because it must have been about a few months now.
Yeah.
It's gotta be, because we were talking about that, because we were talking about going different places.
Yeah.
And I think you were the first person to mention the Isle of Wight.
I was. I mean, wanting to do an episode there for Semajical Adventures, which is going to happen, guys. Episode 50 of that will be getting made during that trip.
And that'll be next week.
Yep.
Very excited we are.
Ways to keep that show lasting up to an appropriate amount of episodes.
Believe me, James, I have got some other ideas up my sleeves as well, which you are bound to love.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I don't stop until I put a smile on your face. Promise you now, James, when you go out on a venture with me, particularly if it's anywhere outside of Portsmouth or anywhere outside of Hampshire even, if you can be anywhere,
Well,
by the time you finish, you will forget yourself. I make it my personal mission that you will forget yourself by the time I'm done with you.
Yep. Who's James?
But yeah, I promise that, yeah, you're going to forget yourself by the time I'm done with you.
Yeah. So I think that's all the announcements we've made that we have to make. We had to make, guys.
Yes. And they're travelling ones as well.
Yep.
What I will do actually, James, once we've done our Isle of Wight trip, I might plan us another one.
Oh yeah. Well, not too soon after that one, I hope.
Because I can go, Well, it'll be a while, but of course I'll have another one. I'm already brewing my ideas in my head as we speak.
Yeah. Well, the idea is to get us to places that none of us have been before, as well as being places we might not have been for a long time.
Yeah. Even if it's just a trip around Ryde or Shanklin.
Well, whatever happens, we'll have to wait and see.
Of course.
So, episodes of Semajical Adventures will now be more sporadic, guys.
Yes.
So there won't be a cluster ton of them all in one go.
No. And with that in mind, we've got a special one lined up for you next week. So
Yeah.
we've got that to look. So you got that to look forward to.
Yep.
So we hope you enjoyed this video.
If you did, please like, comment, share and subscribe.
Thank you for watching.
Have a magical time.
Bye.